Hey friends, welcome back to my studio. I'm going to paint a blue heron. I'll link this reference photo in the video's description. Isn't that a gorgeous photo? I love it. I think it's on unsplash.com. As I said, I'll link it below. I'm going to paint it on an 8" by 8" cradled wood panel. I don't know which company this one's from. I've got clear gesso on it. I don't know, you really can't tell. And I wrote the word love on it. I like to do that, but sometimes I don't because I don't want the blue to get into the paint. But I'm going to paint a blue background on this one. Okay guys, let's jump in. Let's set the table. This is a couple days later. I used the photo. I printed it out pretty much to the size of my canvas or my wood panel and traced it on. It just speeds it up for me, gets the structure in good shape. Oh, I'm looking at the reference photo and I've got too much maybe of a dent. Oh, that's more. Kind of round out the beak a little bit more. We'll see how that dries. So I'm painting in the shapes I see. You know, the triangle shape of the beak. It's kind of this shape here. That's pretty close to white, but I'm going to use more of this. That's close to a raw sienna color that I mixed, and then bring up the whites. You know, this blue shape. And I am putting some values in it. Oh, I don't know if I've talked about my palette. It's been a couple days. If you're new to me, I use all Liquitex. You know, I haven't said this in quite a while. It's because they have big caps. They're easy for me to flip open, and then they can just store by standing on the cap. They're all basics except for the phthalo blue-green shade. So I'll show you that one. That one's almost gone. So I have titanium white, cad yellow medium hue, quinacridone magenta, phthalo blue green shade, Mars black. So this isn't quite a primary red and this isn't quite a primary yellow. This is a primary blue. So I'm basically using a primary palette. Just use whatever colors you have in your studio. And I'm using, oh here, let's clean this off. It's a craft brush. It came from Michael's. It doesn't have a number on it. It's around, oh, it's not terribly big. I'm just building up my painting and I just dripped water on it. Okay, guys, that sets the table. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, what do you think? I really like it. And I think that's in part due to the complementary colors, blue and orange. I mean, this isn't a bright blue, it's muted down, and that's a muted orange, but I think it's really pretty. What else? Let's see, let's talk about the eye. So I had painted the eye a mixture of yellow and white to cover the blue behind it. And then I painted it straight up out of the tube yellow. But then after that dried, I added some orange for a shadow, a little bit of that light yellow with the white in it down here, and then a highlight on the pupil, which isn't in the reference photo. I really like it. I painted this like I paint a lot of animals. Even though these are long feathers, it's the same as with hair. Painted the darker colors and then built up to the light. These, even though I drew them in, they're not quite like the reference photo. It's not quite as many feathers. Here, I'll show you. But I think it works. Let's see if I can get it in here. Ooh, almost. Oh, I can. It gives it a little more painterly look, a little looser. I have a little, well, I don't know. I was gonna say I have a little more highlight up here, but it might be pretty close. I think that's about it for comments. I really enjoy using an angle brush like this and swiping those long feathers on her, even the short ones. To me, that's more fun than painting in these kind of feathers. I don't know that there's any other comments. This really looks like water, which is fun. Okay, let's do a screenshot. I don't know if I need to, well, I'll try to pick it up and get a little closer. So here, in case you want to do it that way. I don't know how square that is. I'm on my tippy toes looking down at the top of my phone. All right, let's see if we can get it closer. And we'll do a tour. Oh, I didn't paint much. So I don't know what this would look like down here, but I just brought the colors down. Here, I'll tip it from this side. So if someone does happen to view it, say it's framed and it's, you know, maybe a little bit of that is showing if it's framed, it carries over. Same with this side. Oh, here maybe. Not a lot of detail. Okay, let's do a tour. Oh, I'm trying to see if that's still in frame. I think it is. So I have blue herons where I live. They're not this colorful. I'm wondering, like maybe during mating season they have more color, or perhaps the photographer pumped up the saturation on the photo. I don't know. You guys can tell me in the comments. I can't thank you enough for hanging out with me. It just means so much. I couldn't do this without all of you. Great big happy art hugs, and I hope to chat with you soon. Bye, guys.